Hello, in this video we're going to take a quick look at Photoshop's face-aware Liquify features. And you can use this to reshape expressions and faces. So let's take a look. So I'm going to bring up my layers panel here because the first thing I want to do here is convert my image here to a smart object because the filter is compatible with smart objects, so we may as well convert. That way we can keep the filter non-destructive. So we'll right click and choose convert to smart object, and then let's go to filter, Liquify. Now this brings up the Liquify dialog box, and you'll see to the right of the interface here we have the face-aware Liquify option. So we can open those up and you can see how we have a breakdown of the face here into different areas. We can adjust the eyes and the nose, the mouth, and the face shape. So let's take a quick look. So if we perhaps adjust the eye size slider here, you can see how that makes that eye there. In fact, let's zoom in a little closer on the eyes here and adjust that slider again. You can see how the filter will automatically detect the parts of the face here and adjust them accordingly, even if the face isn't straight on like this face here. So you can see I can adjust the other eye too. And in fact, if I just zero out both of those sliders, I can click this little icon here to link the two, so that when we adjust one slider, you can see the other one adjusts the same. So you can see we can apply the same adjustment to both eyes. So we might want to just make the eyes slightly larger here. This all depends on what you're trying to do with your portrait, whether you want to go for kind of a wide-eyed beauty look, or whether you just want to tweak something like a smile. We can go down to the mouth section here and adjust the smile slider, and you can see what that does to the mouth here. If we just reset that again to 0, and I'll drag it upwards, you can see how we can turn up the corners of the mouth there for a more enthusiastic smile. Now this smile slider here, it will only work with some images. If you try it on images, perhaps if someone's got a half smile, then it might end up looking a little bit too fake. But with this image, it actually works quite well. And we can also tweak the smile with the upper lip and lower lip settings here. So we could perhaps push the upper lip slightly further upwards, and let's tweak the lower lip as well. So you can see we've got a great degree of control over the facial features. Let's perhaps make the mouth a tiny bit wider, and we can even go down and adjust the overall shape of the face. We could push the forehead either up or down. Let's just zoom out a bit more. So yes, you can see we can move the forehead position. We can adjust the chin height. Perhaps we could tuck that in a little bit. We can adjust the jawline as well, and the face width. Now, as well as using these sliders here, we've also got this tool over here, the face tool. If we grab that, you can see we get these overlays that appear over different parts of the face, and these gives us kind of on image control. So if I want to adjust the eye, I can tweak the smile in this way as well, just by dragging over parts of the image. So this is kind of more intuitive, I think. If you want to just tweak a face in this way, then it kind of just makes it flow slightly quicker than tweaking those individual sliders there. We can perhaps tilt the eyes, and if we want to perhaps tilt both eyes at the same value, what we can do is hold shift, and you can see that gives us control over both eyes at once when we're working across the image like this. We can toggle a preview off and on to see the difference a few tweaks can make, and you really don't want to push this filter too far because it can very quickly start to look unnatural. But I think a few simple tweaks like that can actually make quite a nice subtle difference to the overall portrait. So I'll hit OK to apply that, and if I go to my layers panel here, you can see I can toggle that effect off and on, and because it's a smart filter, what I can also do is double click the effect to re-enter it, and then we can tweak any of those settings that we like. And we can also go over here if we like and just use the normal Liquify tools like the forward warp tool if we want to tweak anything further and push and pull pixels in the usual way. And I'm just going to take a look at one last image here because I want to show you if, let's go to this image here. If you have an image with several faces, what you can do if we go to Filter, Liquify again, you have this option here to select face. So this detects multiple faces here. So you can see it lists the faces by number and the numbers run from left to right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and the interesting thing about this is you see these three guys in the middle here are wearing sunglasses. If we go to one of the faces there, you can see when we start to adjust the eye size, you can see it actually adjusts the eyes behind the sunglasses. So this is a very, very clever tool. It actually lets us adjust the eyes without affecting the glasses, or in this case, the sunglasses. So there we have it. That's a quick introduction to the face-aware Liquify filters and how you can use them to tweak expressions.